Guys to blame, Kobe, Paul Gasol. Here they are.
Kobe, were you surprised by how easily you were the more physical team, winning rebounds, points in the paint, as well as second chance opportunities with ease?
No, I mean, we just responded to the challenge. Play well, rebound the ball well. Something that we've done all year. So, not really surprised.
In the middle on the second row.
Kobe, can I ask you, I know you've been focusing on just the big picture rather than small pictures, but at the same time, this idea of getting off to a good start. 2 years ago, you lost the first game. You never were able to lead in the series. How important is it to get off to this good start, especially when you have the home court advantage and it's on your home court?
At this point, the important thing is to win every game. Guys, a good start is, that's absolutely the key. You want to take game one, and now it's game two. You want to win game two, and so on and so on. So it's not necessarily about having a great start as much as it is, trying to win the series.
Right here in this corner.
Yes, Pau, please, Pau.
Hi. Sorry.
I have a question for you from Rafael Nadal, who is playing in Paris. He told us that you were, for the whole Spanish sport, a really inspiring model, that you were a pioneer, being successful abroad. And he wanted to know if, though you're playing the finals, you had time to watch his game.
Well, he plays tomorrow. I think the second game, second semifinal. So I'm keeping up with him. I think it'll be if I wake up earlier tomorrow, I'll be able to maybe watch a little bit of it.
He's getting his rest.
But I definitely need my rest for sure. Then I'll just see the stats.
Do you know him very well?
Yeah, we talk. We talk regularly today. It was his birthday today, so. I wished him happy birthday, and I wished him good luck for tomorrow against Meltzer. So, yeah, we talk.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Ken, second row on the right.
Kobe, Ken Berger from CBSSports.com. There was a moment midway through the fourth when Ron had a block on Big Baby. It led to a run out and a dunk by Pau. Into the timeout, he came to the bench. You gave him a big emotional hug. What were you trying to convey to him in that moment, and what are you trying to convey in general in this series to your guys in terms of what you need from them to get this done?
Well, it was a big play for us, and I was happy with the play that he made, and I was excited for him. I think he does a great job for us, and setting the tone, defensively with his intensity and with his energy, and just letting them know that it's well appreciated.
And Andrew in the locker room was addressing how vocal you were tonight, how vocal you've been on the floor in timeouts throughout the playoffs. Where is that coming from, and what are you trying to get across?
No, I've been that way. It's just making sure we're all on the same page and we're executing properly.
Willie here in the corner.
Kobe, Willie May, WBGC Radio. Talk about what do you expect in Game 2 from the Celtics, and talk about Shannon Brown and Jordan Palmar's production tonight.
Our bench came in and did a great job. It really sparked us, particularly at the end of the first quarter. It really turned things around for us. And going into halftime as well, they did a good job. In terms of Game 2, I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't thought about it much. I'm sure we'll look at it tomorrow and be ready for their adjustments Game 2.
Mark, back left.
Mark Spears, Yahoo Sports. Kobe, much has been said so far about the Celtics defense and their success. What did you see against them tonight? Was there any interesting wrinkle, and why were you successful against them?
We did a good job moving the ball. That's really a big key for us is ball movement, executing properly, make sure our spacing is good. And tonight it worked pretty well.
And also, just talk about the impact you had getting their guys in foul trouble.
Well, yeah, just being aggressive and, getting the bodies. And tonight I got the benefit of the whistle.
You said after the Phoenix series you didn't expect such high scores, and yet 102 against the Celtics. They don't give up 100 very often. It surprised you to have 84 points, especially through three quarters?
Yeah, that was surprising. That's not something that we were hanging our hats on in terms of scoring 100 points. We hang our hats on defending and rebounding.
Mark on the right.
Kobe, how did you think the matchup with Rondo went? Like you expected, or?
It was okay. It's pretty much what we expected. Just try to keep him out of the lane as much as possible.
Eric, last question in the middle.
Kobe, two questions, or I'll try to get in. Before Pau got here, you were playing with different level of talent. Now that Ron is here and you're playing the Celtics 2 years later, can you talk about how it is going to, well, figurative war with a guy like Ron against this particular team? And then also, do you see yourself as any different than you were a year ago going through the finals? I mean, just my impression of how you're communicating with us is different. You were a little surly last year.
I don't even know what that means.
Kind of short, short.
Oh.
Not in height, but,
No, I don't know.
As far as Ron?
Ron was great. I mean, he's, he's gave us a physical presence, to go against, some of these bigger forwards. And, on top of that, he's just a great all-around player. I mean, he can shoot, he can penetrate, he can post. He can do a multitude of things. And, like in the Phoenix series in the Game 6, he showcased his full repertoire. But a lot of times in this team, it kind of goes unnoticed, because we have so many skillful players. It's early enough for you.